Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
I mean, it's tough. I think there might be a chance, but it is slim. With Division 2 teams, for sure, there's a lot of momentum going. Like these teams, they don't have any safety nets. They don't have a psychologist. They don't have a coach. They don't have a Nord. So when things start going wrong with these up-and-coming teams, it's so easy to point fingers. I'm not sure if they're friends, maybe they are, and they're still going to be fighting after this. They'll play as the same 5 players in the qualifiers, but usually that's not what happens. It's really easy to just get subs to blame someone and keep going. But yeah, I don't know them personally. I do hope that they are still in this, and they'll try to, even if they take this win, it might be just as a means for them to know that they can keep on improving. They don't have to remove any players, and they'll play qualifiers. Maybe they'll get back to Division 2 again.
10 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
I like the Marcy. I think we always say it's a flex, but more often than not, we've been seeing the core Marcy. This time, it's not even flexing that much. Sure, Marcy can be a carry, but when you pick Nature's Prophet first pick, usually, at least in Southeast Asia, Division 2, every single time it's played as a carry. For a reason, it is definitely one of the strongest heroes that you can have access to, because Lina is always first pick ban. And looking at the bans, pretty sure it's going to be an NP. But the response here from Spawn Team, they get this Tusk, which flexes position 4 to mid, which I really like. But when you pick it this early, it's really hard to actually get a matchup where you want to play it mid. A lot of the times you're going to see some range hero that just makes your life miserable. So probably just going to be a position 4 with a Rubik 5, which
5
is the
seconds
trend these
Radiant
days,
team
what the
pick.
kids like to play. Mm-hmm.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, me too.
5 seconds
I feel
remaining.
you. It's just like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, sure, you're winning MMR, but what's the price of that? Are you going to be able to sleep at night? I won't. So, I might be losing a couple of games, but it's okay. Yeah, you see that a lot versus. Yeah, it's a good matchup versus. Technically, it's a good matchup versus NP. You can use the Treant, Quelling Blade hero that deals with the Sprout, builds Blink, gets human NP. So technically it works, but in that game, we actually saw him just playing around the Doom completely. I don't think there was ever a Doom on the NP that got a kill. Okay, so that's a similar. I think we saw this exact support duo in the last series. Very strong. He's real big. He wants to see them
10 seconds remaining.
But he's very successful to the clock hoodwink. I definitely like this. So it's probably going to be a clock 5 with the NP and a hoodwink 4 with the Marcy Atlantis. They need to pick a mid hero, and Spawn. They need to. Yeah, they can probably pick like an off laner here that can flex to a different position. So we don't know what's going to happen with this Tusk. Maybe I don't know. What about a? Okay, so Death Prophet is banned. Primal is banned. Very good versus Hoodwink. Very good versus NP. Maybe the Shrek. The Shrek's not really gonna flex, but I think they definitely like push on Spawn Team right now. I think their disable is also a little bit unreliable. So having split into like the shards into a Shrek is so good actually.
Assassin.
They actually go TA. Okay. Radiant TA, you have tag team for Roche as well. And it's probably gonna be a Tusk 5, so you get the tag team alongside the minus armor of Meld. So it's a pretty potent off lane. Can probably kill this clock. The Hoodwink very easily. Yeah, it's okay, but I really feel like NP on a higher tier of a hero. I also feel like TA struggles against Clockwork. So yeah, I think like they're aiming for comfort on Spawn, which I don't think it's a problem necessarily. But if Atlantis, if they woke up in the right side of the bed today, I do feel like they have the heroes here to kind of take it to them.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
I think,
10 seconds remaining.
Well, I mean, Pop is not that popular of a hero these days. It
5
usually is the last pick.
remaining.
I feel like there might be a chance Spawn team wants to play Husker. I feel like Pop is probably one of the best matchups that you, not really bad matchup in lane, but Sunny Quake is just really strong versus Husker in general. So considering they have overall last pick here on Spawn, I wouldn't be surprised to see something like that. Sure, you have the break on Hoodwink, but I don't think that's enough burst damage. Like the heroes inside of Atlantis, they don't have that much burst besides the Hoodwink damage.
Dire
if not, it's really just a matchup thing here. They ban the auto Westwood. Okay.
Radiant team pick.
Ember Spirit.
They just go standard Ember. I think so. Like Hoodwink is fine versus Husker, but if the Husker just snowballs out of lane, which definitely possible versus Ember, it's enough.
10 seconds
then you need to Nature's Prophet to be TPing in, but the Husker can just get a Halberd. The NP just doesn't contribute that much. I wouldn't mind. And he creates so much space for the TA. It's so easy to Roche with Tusk TA as well. I think it's fine. They might lack a little bit on the stun department though. So if they want to go like a different route, I like.
Choose your hero.
What the hell? Okay, that's that. I mean, the only team that I know that does this is South American teams. They East Coast and EG. They play mid. Wait. Oh. Okay. Is this? It's support Doom, right? Is it really? All right. It is mid Underlord. Yeah, the shard is really good. The Underlord also just destroys Ember in lane. Like it's so easy to break the Flame Guard if you're Q. You have a lot of base damage, so it's Husker in the way that beats Ember in lane. But I think it's really good here versus NP. Usually, like we've been seeing this NP being first phase picked, and it feels like it doesn't get punished at all. But the Underlord is finally a last pick that I think kind of forces the MP to play because it's not only the root of the Underlord, but it's also his ulti, right? Can bring people to whenever the NP TPs to, and that's very impactful before his BKB gets online. So really interested to see how Maman is going to play this matchup. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I think, though, that this clockwork is pretty annoying for Thunderbird. He has really big cast points. He doesn't want to build 4 staff. He just gets super countered by cogs in general, and then you have cogs and sprout and chains. If this kind of goes even in the lane stage, I could see Atlantis draft being super annoying to play against. But I don't expect the lanes to be even specifically mid. I am expecting this Underlord to just make Ember's life miserable.
"30 seconds to battle."
$300 damage.
The battle begins.
First blood. My reign begins. Curses!
Now, one interesting thing here that I did not expect is the Tusk going top. I would expect this PA plus Tusk lane to be very strong, as we just saw the Hoodwink melting there. But they do play the Rubik 5. Kids, really kids, apparently. So they will play the trendy Rubik 5. And as we can see, they are already suffering here. Range heroes just don't really cover other range heroes as well as melee. It might be kind of a tough lane with the team, so we'll see. Okay. Now, one thing worth mentioning is because the Underlord learned Firestorm to get first blood on the Hoodwink, he did not have an SFR for the first wave, and that already allowed this Ember to get 4 last hits and 3 denies. Usually, if you start with SFR, I don't think he would do that well. So this might be a pretty hefty price the Underlord paid, honestly, for that first blood. We'll see how it's going to shape up, but already a pretty decent propaganda considered. Oh, here we go.
Elect discipline.
Another one.
Well done, but not well enough.
Yeah, they got the level 2 a little bit early there. Part of that came from the first blood that they Hoodwink fed. And yeah, kind of mitigating sort of kind of a weird lane, I would say, on the game. But still, getting a lot of kills. Tia gets engaged upon here. He did have damage. Hoodwink's not even casting spells. Lane, we start seeing the Underlord recover a bit in terms of CS, 17 and 5 here against the 12 and 3. So it does become a little bit harder.
This.
It's mid and bottom, I think. I wouldn't be surprised to see a kill in the mid lane, level 5, before this Ember gets level 6. But top lane, once you get more levels, if they can get a good shard block on the NP, he can potentially die. He has a snowball and potentially Inferno Blade to cancel the TP from Mega
Dire
Rose.
structures are fortified.
But yeah, overall, I would say bottom, then mid, then top. That top lane's very weird. This poor Clockwork, kind of like usually he likes melee heroes, but they can just both turn again. Oh my god, though.
Pull roots and run.
Alright, the TA started really well, but Rimsel actually the lowest CS right now just because, as a range hero, it is so awkward to also have a range support. He gets really scared going for creeps because Marcy has all those displacement abilities. You never know where the hoodwink is gonna be because Bangalore does get the boom.
To play.
Interesting. Maybe some treant blocking issues right there. But mid lane already, I think the Ember survived quite well. The fact that Underlord started with this Firestorm just allowed him to get a bit of extra experience. He will get his 6 very soon. And I don't think there's going to be any kills. The Q potential this Underlord has on Ember is now only when his Atos gets completed, which will take a while.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So, teleportation.
Skin them as
That's right.
your strength fails.
Good night.
Oh, look at that. He even used the portal back, so he didn't have to use his TP. That was so perfect. He used the amount of time to get that kill, uses the portal back, still has down portal to aid again bottom if he wants to. So, really good performance from Maman so far. He didn't really pressure Gamer that much,
Dire's
but
bottom
that was
tower.
a lot of the pressure bottom. Top lane though.
Must be getting rusty.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
Yeah, that's a lot of denies from this NP, huh? 18 denies. Just making sure that this dude not level 6 just yet, and the NP with a pretty hefty advantage. Yeah, but they're probably treants though, so they're not worth as much gold. Time for the room here. Let's see who gets lucky. And it's the Ember.
The rune of invisibility.
Yeah, that TA is worth a lot. Definitely gonna be the
Dire's middle
hard
tower
carry.
is under attack.
So the Thunderlord is a good hero. They do fine.
Triple kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Dude, mine is definitely making a great case for mid underlord right now. That was so impactful. Both times they tried to rotate on CPA, the win condition is always there. Top lane do lose the Doom, but you know that's a small price to pay. I think the Doom is just a co-host in the show. The whole game and get third. That's the corrosion for Ember. That's a lot of gold in that player. I just lose Ember.
Flame dies out.
You were all hot. I liked you.
Dude, this draft is so good by Spawn. The cost with the Pit of Malice, you just block the path the enemy is going, you get like triple the amount of roots. And it's gonna be super fast row of Atos on the Ember. He doesn't even have his corrosion up, and there's already gonna be infinite root coming from Amundaya. It is gonna be very tough for the Ember to play this game.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh no.
You are nothing.
Oh, look.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this. It feels like Spawn is smirking right now. The way they're outplaying every single move that Atlantis goes for. You know, this Ember, if he actually had his corrosion, I'm pretty sure he would have enough damage to kill
Dire's
and
middle
HP
tower
to
is under
survive.
attack.
But all of these small mistakes and small outplays that Spawn are making on the map, they're just adding up. And look at the Ember, the Atos is up now. They have the charge block.
You surpassed the master. Oh yes.
Wonder Boy, not looking that wonderful right now.
Dire's middle tower
That
is
is
under attack.
okay, fine.
Stay
Well,
frosty.
ain't this What's wrong?
Good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What, do you think I got a problem with snow?
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, that's
Blessings.
a sport kill. Not too shabby, but they're gonna need more than that. They need his NP to start making some rotations. They need to somehow kill this Underlord, but it feels so tough right now. He has 1600 HP at 12 minutes. That is not easy to go through. Look at his stats, Rubik. Huh? They're gonna smoke to look for someone, and they also have a triple ancient stack as well as a large
Dire's
stack.
middle
People
tower
spawn.
is under
They're
attack.
doing everything right.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Small price to pay considering all of the time and
Radiant's
that's
bottom
going
tower
for.
is under
Still
attack.
hold, there's still one. Bottom though.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Wow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Captured in the flame. Into the pit.
Yeah, but that was so good for Atlantis. The Doom was showing bottom the whole time. They knew he had no TP and no Doom. So that's how they were able to outnumber Spawn there. And once the cooldowns were over, they do win the fight. And that's a 2-for-2 with the mid and carry dying on the Spawn side. So it's really, really good for Atlantis. But, I mean, they're still getting those back champions. They're going to need more than that.
Almighty money.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Pretty good overall here from Rose. The Atos is completed. Just needs the recipe for the Glacier, which is overall pretty close. But I think Spawn, they will finally get this top 2 tower.
Radiant's
I don't think there's
middle
enough
tower is
resources
under
for
attack.
Atlantis to defend.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Get back. Yeah, a little bit too overeager from Atlantis there. They wanted to chew a little bit more. They definitely decided to get a little bit more than they could, but you know, they almost got that tower. They will pretty much get to on top.
Radiant's top tower.
He's starting to look impactful, but I like this Hunt Underlord combination is so nasty.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, it's really hard to take fights against them. And people really needs BKB or Hurricane Fight. So you're gonna go the Hurricane Fight route. It is very expensive, especially if you decide to get the Dragonlance first. So I'm a little bit scared for him. But NPs, they definitely surprised us in most of these matches. We'll see if Mango Rose can the reputation here of Nature's Prophet alive. Rose again. The dragon spawn is so fast. Even though he kind of solves all the problems that Atlantis will be faced against, it's just too fast. He fucking doesn't do that.
The rune of haste.
I saw that ending from miles away.
Yeah. It's tough, because that's the only play he has, you know? He can't really be farming. ENP takes most of the farm anyways. And look at that, that's the saddest Ember, you know, why he has to get BKB after Maelstrom, but I have a feeling he might not finish this item this game. Let's see.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ruthless movements here for spawn. Sometimes shows a little bit kill. Oh, Marcy. BKB. Fire.
The smell of victory.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, this other hero, when it is last picked properly, it is definitely a force to be reckoned with. The BKBs on Atlantis are gonna come way too late, so no one can really deal with the Atos. And as long as he seems to play with him. Alright. I did the War's Punch Dusk, yeah. So that just like my props.
Chained in searing heat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ember.
I deserve this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a party here for Atlantis, apparently. This Underlord. Like, even when they lose a TA was the first hero to die in that engagement. They still have so much damage. 262 SPR on the Underlord. So it doesn't matter that TA is dead. They just right-click everyone. The Atos hard countering Ember the whole time. Has gold for Nova Club. He's still miles away from that BKB. So with this Halberd now ready, I really don't know how the NP can play this game with the build he decided to go for. It's a really build getting the Hurricane Pipe, and the pipe doesn't counter against Halberd. Mm-hmm.
Radiant are scanning.
Find a touch.
Boom, there it goes.
No smoke though.
What he got on you?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
The spawn train is knocking at Atlantis doors right now, and they don't have anything to show for
Dire's
just
bottom
yet.
tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is falling.
Oh, nice try.
The only mystery is how you last us.
How do you feel?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah. Spawn, they're just playing a different level of Dota here. In terms of the laning stage, Atlantis, you know, they kind of held their own. I think none of the lanes had a big loss. But as a team, you can just realize how the Spawn draft has a purpose, how they have timings they want to play together, how everyone's so quick to just go together and do stuff. You don't see anyone jungling, you don't see anyone wasting time. And this is what makes everything just click. Yeah, that's the only BKB on Atlantis. You know, it might feel like they're using too much, but that Marcy is the only frontline hero on Atlantis. Yeah, there. That's definitely the safe way to play here. You know, Spawn, if they really want to go to deep one, if they want to force these tiebreakers, you just want to make sure, you know, you kind of expected them to beat Atlantis, let's be honest, but you just want to make sure you're playing the best Dota possible because Polaris and I think they need though.
Radiant's
No TP,
bottom
though.
tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
That should help.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, the ZP is doing the best he can. He got a lot of towers, I think, considering all of the counters he's up against. He's doing a good job, but I really don't know when he's going to be able to actually take that 5 vs 5, especially because he's not going to 2v. It's just so scary to be playing against a bit of Malice, Underlord just gating towards you, and I mean, he'll have to fight because this rope is for sure spawns, and now they are much more often going hiding. Save it, whatever. Still, you know, fighting against time to finish the BKB doesn't look like he's gonna make it. He needs a big juicy kill to also get BKB before the push comes. Shadow Gate.
Is quenched.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's definitely been a while. And some push going the top lane, it's a very kind way to push what's going on right now. I think the Fog Trust is ready to find a Fog here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks
DPC
are
on
under
that Underlord just makes it impossible.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Comes too soon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant victory. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team. Dire team pick.
I speak for the trees.
Dire team pick. Radiant team.
Dusk.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
I don't think that was the problem. So, the NP was definitely fine. The real problem begins
Radiant
later
team
to the
back.
draft, with the possibility of that Underlord and or the fact that Atlantis picked
Dire
Ember. Because
team
if they
back.
picked other heroes, I don't think the result would have been the same, or that they could play Underlord to the same degree
Radiant
of
team
effectiveness
back.
that they did. Really like this tiny pick. Being able to toss people away, just the burst damage in general that it gives onto the Rubik. It flexes mid and position 4. I like it.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Definitely a big fan. Also, if this is score tied, later into the game, if you're
10
defending
seconds
barracks, if the tiny has
Dire
eggs, you can
team
just
back.
sprout into the tiny eggs. Usually becomes hard to find trees to be able to use that eggs effectively, but later on, I think these two heroes complement each other really well. But that is a story for much later into the game if Atlantis can even
10
get there.
seconds
Because
remaining.
game 1 was definitely not a big showing of
5
them. But
seconds
with a better
remaining.
draft, I'm sure we could get a better result, get a more even game. And I think already at that direction.
Dire team pick. Radiant
Now-
team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Okay. A lot of displacement here. Have 3 heroes that can do it. The Shard, the Telekinesis, and the Rebound as well. Now, this Lich is a little unexpected, I guess. There's a fair amount of right click, especially if the Tusk becomes a
10
core here.
seconds remaining.
So, shield is always nice. But I was not
5
expecting,
seconds
especially because
remaining.
Lich is usually a 5, and having NP plus Lich seems a little odd. But maybe there's something I'm not seeing. Yeah.
Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I do like the Snapfire here. At least you have a way out of shards. You have a way out of the displacement that Spawn's gonna throw at you. I wonder. The thing that I'm scared of here is that if this is mid tiny and H5, there's not really a lot of versatility in the lanes that they have. So I'm wondering here whether the Snapfire could be a 4. So we would have like a okay. Interesting. Wait, so this is core Tusk, right? Unless this is some weird mid-techies, which I hope we don't get to
10
watch.
seconds remaining.
Right? So
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
yeah,
10
that's probably
seconds
the. You're right because they did ban Northlane on Atlantis. That's probably the more likely
5
scenario
seconds
here.
remaining.
The mid Tusk looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, Atlantis they will have the mid pick later, but they're gonna take the mid heroes here that they think are too strong.
Radiant
versus Tusk.
team ban.
If I would have to
Dire
guess,
team
oh,
ban.
they take the do. Wait, is this some mid Snapfire shenanigan here from Atlantis? Or do we think Tiny is mid, and so they're banning off laners to lane with the Snapfire? That maybe that's what.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant
Yeah, that's
team
probably the likely scenario here. They'll ban some offlaners. So what's left here for Atlantis? They lack. I mean, they have some burst damage with the Tiny. They have very few pushing heroes besides the NP, but the Beastmaster and the DP
10
were
seconds
taken off. What about?
5 seconds
I wouldn't
remaining.
mind a DK here. I think it gives them push. It gives them kill potential on the Tusk. Because he's really hard to kill, but if you have, the Blink Dragon Tail into Tiny Toss, into Snapfire Cookie, that's definitely enough damage. And it complements the push. I think they need the
Dire
first
team
the first one of context. Oh. So it. Huh.
Ten seconds remaining.
I think
5 seconds remaining.
they picked this because they wanted something to do with the shards. So, like Tiny, he can actually get out of shards. He can get out of the grasp of those heroes, but he can definitely die against techies. That silence is super crippling for the Void Spirit. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. So it's going to be a Snapfire 4. Tiny 4. NP5 with the Lich, and Spawn, they need a carry. I mean, I wouldn't mind to see a faceless Void Reno. I think fair Void game. But if they want something with a little bit more impact, I wouldn't mind an empty mage here as well. I think it's a fine AM game. You have the Marcy for the lifesteal. Although, wait a sec, that's probably an offlaner, so they wouldn't have that in the. But I'm fine with the AM actually.
You may
Yeah,
now
there we go.
select your heroes.
Yeah, it can become a little bit weird, but I feel like a lot of the magic damage that they have is going to be nullified, right? The Snapfire damage, all magical. Void Spirit, all magical. tiny, all magical. So if there is a hero that can withstand that burst damage, it's probably AM. He'll go for the Vanguard build to assemble the Ring of Health, so it's going to be tanky the whole game. Considering the level that Spawn Team play game 1, I think it's fine. I feel like a weaker team could have lose the game with this anti-mage, but I feel like they can afford the mistakes just because they're the better team. But I just want to see Wonder Boy have a better time, which I'm sure they will, because watching Denver just constantly die to the Tusk and the Underlord was a little bit just scarred me in a way. I was not aware. I didn't know I could get that sad. So it's probably going to be a better game for him. Oh. I mean, Marcy mid versus melee heroes is always great because the lane is so small, right? Very easy to just throw the voice spirit into the tower range. And sure, you can learn to simulate to dodge the tower attacks, but that's usually kind of weird. Like, if you want to get Resonant Pulse level 1, it's so much easier to secure CS with the third spell. So I feel like Marcy wins in general, and I feel like once you get the items on Marcy, Void Spirit gets really scared because she'll get Blink, bash your BKB, and this Void Spirit needs he's gonna need Youth Scepter. He needs a lot of defensive items when what you actually want to buy on this hero is like Eggs and E-Blade and stuff like that. But maybe he can rush E-Blade and that's kind of enough of a counter against Marcy. I honestly don't know. He's against AM, so the E-Blade kind of amplifies the mana void. It's really weird. There's a tacky silence in you. I don't know. It's better than game 1, but it's definitely not a walk in the park here for the Voice Spirit.
Well.
The battle begins.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. I just wanted to picture this. What happens if the Tusk gets Shard on Lich and Tactics presses E once he's level 2? I feel like this Pony Lich is gonna die like
Denied.
at least 3 times in the first 10 minutes. If he doesn't, I'll pay you a beer after the game. We don't really live in the same country, but maybe at TI, I'll pay you a beer. As viewers, okay. Oh yeah, I heard it. There's rumors. There's definitely rumors.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Tech is actually taking a fair bit of damage from that Lich, Level 1 is a pretty strong hero, but let's see if he can keep it up once those heroes get the experience they need.
This is ours.
the top lane is weird. They started with the to the Snapfire, but the Tiny started with tree grab, so he can deny creeps, and so they don't really have a lot of first damage right now. But once you have level 2 Cookie with Eva causing the Tiny, really tough to stay in this lane. So I don't think the AM dies, but the Ruby can definitely die a couple of times. Kind of like the same situation the Lich is in the bottom lane. Once you see level 3 here on the Tusk, the Lich needs to be very careful.
First blood. Again?
First the blood. Now who wants to be second?
Yeah, that's what I was scared of. They were pretty close from getting first blood onto the low with the level 1 power spike that the heroes have. I was just going to die. He doesn't have money for state, he doesn't have money for range drops. So all he has is a lot of mangoes, and those mangoes, they do not prevent the damage that comes from the dire lane. Yeah, some anti-synergy there. And it was a good rotation. There was a lot of creeps under tower, so they could kill Wonder Boy, deny that experience.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just learned it, so lucky that he got to pick level 5 before he was not able to. The top lane is a mess right now, but the real problem is Dribble Cell. Only 14 last hits. He is doing well, like he's hanging up, but he needs to start recovering a bit. Hello?
There we go!
Surrender all hope to the void.
But I say though, this draft looking much better for Atlantis. You know, you have the English carry struggling with Lessons, you have the North carry first of the Lessons, and you even grab a Marcy kill. That's a Mango Rose in the mid lane. They have the catapult doing damage. That's very promising, not gonna lie.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but that was still amazing. Look at the HP of that tier 1 tower in the mid lane. They utilize that kill with the NP rotation very well. And the AM has 24 last hits right now. He is probably...
Thy life's weight in mana pay.
Oh.
My thanks.
No, he I know why. He wanted to kill Dreamocell, but he was also very low, probably lower HP than the AM, so not sure about that move. Ooh, okay. That is a good way for the AM to recover, you know, killing the very high net worth enemy carry. That's usually the best way, I would say.
get nothing.
Nice front or the mid lane here.
Truly pierced.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Triple kill.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Each moment of your life led without doubt this. Return to my temple.
Oof, that really is the scary
Dire's
part of this
middle
game.
tower
Like
is under
they
attack.
pressure dribble set really well in lane, but this is sort of a dream anti-mage game. You have two intelligence cores. Those mana points are gonna hurt so badly. And you know, DMP might have the luxury of going at Lincoln's here eventually, but I don't think this white split will have. He is, you know, he has 4 kills, but already
Dire's
that.
bottom tower is
We
under
talked about
attack.
all the defensive items he needs to build, and Lincoln's is not a priority in that list. I think this after this bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
That should help.
You were out of your weight class.
And that definitely is. They do
Dire's
get the top
top
tower,
tower
so Atlantis
is
is actually getting 2 towers very early on compared to spawn. So this
Radiant's
is
bottom
definitely
tower is under
going to
attack.
allow this MP to farm more aggressively. But spawn, they will equalize with the bottom tower as well.
Yo, I am so good
Radiant
at Dota.
structures are fortified.
The dust.
Thou payest dearly.
And you know, the anti-mage that was looking like a scared kitten, now very close to that battlefield, might even get it at like 13 minutes, and he's already first in CS. How the tides change. The big rotation on a find the tough.
Not fight the money.
Novel.
I mean, it is a core task, so it's like valuable gold.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They need to keep going at it, which they will. The tide is actually really farmed, so that's nice. The Blink Dagger will maybe allow them the reach to find the anti-mage. That's
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Waits on my path.
This is God. I never fool my
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
that was really nicely played by Rubik. They did miss the Ada Remnant, which is, you know, a reason why Voice Bird isn't picked that much. When you think of how Ember functions, you know, you just press W, then you always get the target if you landed your W. Voice Bird much harder to
Radiant's
actually
bottom
land,
tower
and
is
not
under
necessarily that much higher in damage. So kind of unreliable in that sense, but they will keep fighting here. Kaya on the voice first, he has some extra damage. Exactly. That guy is going to start accelerating quite a bit, and they don't have the means to
Radiant's
hunt him
middle
down
tower
just
is
yet.
under
They need to
attack.
blink on time. If they can get the blink on
Dire's bottom
time,
tower
it's
is under
easier
attack.
to let the other remnants, and then that might be enough duration for the kisses to get it. So far, though, they are not there.
Dire are scanning.
Turns to gray.
Dire structures are fortified.
Subscribe to this is false.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well enough. Not well enough.
Radiant's
Alright.
bottom tower
Not
is
too
falling.
shabby, but the main problem remains. Cell getting bigger and bigger, and the tiny dying, they're very close to the Blink Dagger. Soonish,
Dire's
so
top
at
tower
least they
is
have
under
that going
attack.
for Atlantis. If they can kill the anti-mage with that Blink and the smoke that the tiny carries, that would be the dream. If they can get the anti-mage, then Marcy is obviously the second best option. I don't like their going for it though. Okay. All right. Let's see if they can now kill the AM with the tiny. Yet to get it, but he's getting very close.
New life will make its home.
Radiant
amongst
structures are fortified.
Yeah, they're definitely putting a better fight than I anticipated.
Dire's
Their
middle
draft
tower
is definitely
is
better
under
than game one, but still, a lot of aggressive moves. And now the blink on Sands. Let's see if they can get that anti-mage. I don't think the blink dagger has been scouted, so they could potentially go for a smoke.
Radiant are scanning.
And by the way, the Void is going for that E-Blade, so a little risky against the silence of the Tempest. Well, speaking of that,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Triple kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
okay, well, that's, yeah, they just engaged in a really weird way. The tag team went by himself, didn't really expect the counter initiation. And the fight just, they kept on trying to bring the numbers, but it's never enough damage fast enough. So they just moved the heroes. Very unfortunate. The BKB is going to be delayed on Marcy. Does buy time for this NP to farm a little bit more. But at least Spawn they did a little bit. Which, by the way, he is under the guise of this war.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Daniel finds the roof.
Oh,
Got it.
Invisibility.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Marcy just wants to finish that BKB. Once she has that, I think the fights are going to look much easier for Spawn,
Dire's bottom
especially once the
tower is under
Basher is also
attack.
completed. But yeah, the
Dire's
BKB on
bottom
NP,
tower
I
is
think there's a
scanning.
big timing here coming for Atlantis, and the question is whether they'll be able to utilize it properly to take the advantage.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. There was no TP on the engage, so even though the boyfriend was very much a target there, they never really got to get a good mana point in that fight.
Radiant are scanning.
This will hasten the trees.
Wow, and the NP even having his Brigand's Blade, I'm pretty sure this was a difference maker. This item is so strong, and they get that ultimate kill. He even had the Dragon's Tail and the Mantle, so it's not like he wasn't really far, but the NP on a different level, find the cactus, fall there. They're starting to get trampled here.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Most learned folks have the common sense to leave me be.
Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
Holy crap. Yeah, that was way too close for comfort. That's a lit kill. At least he does survive. But yeah, I mean, this NP was just right in my head. He is a very obnoxious hero, farming just as fast or maybe even faster than the anti-mage. But there will come a time where the advantage kind of starts really becoming that big. You know, the Abyssal Blade on the end being the biggest point, which is the item he has 2-4. The problem is that Mama just died way too much, and even then he is by far, like, he's so underfarmed alongside of us. Both these two heroes, the way they're engaging fights is not good. they always like separate it and they die before the other one can follow along.
A bauble from the void.
Too small.
Dire are scanning.
He has DPC.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Void within.
That's a huge kill. That's 1,500 gold. It's not on Dire that actually picks it up. So he was
Dire's
pretty
middle
much
tower is under attack.
stuck itemization wise. Now he has his Mithril Hammer for the Bastion. That is huge. They really needed to kind of activate on the course. I think that's the best one that they can activate right now.
Radiant are scanning.
Apparently.
I still when you crave taste of the taste of your own medicine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Gives up
top
on
tower
it. I
is
think
under
that's
attack.
definitely the right choice. But yeah, they're bleeding a couple of kills here for Atlantis. That's
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
oh.
Radiant's top tower
Yeah,
is being
for-
denied.
Red gets the worst end of that scenario. The anti-mage blink was not really on top of the sprout, so he can't attack him. Allows him to just buy under the flank by himself. Okay. Look at that indeed. This time is higher level than the enemy mid laner. Sans is actually doing so much work right now. I think it's one of the first times I've seen
Dire's
86
top
seconds in
tower is under
BKB
attack.
at 26 minutes. Like, that was such an early BKB from Marcy, but really struggling to put it to use just because, as you said, the heroes on Atlantis, they have a very easy way initiating and forcing fights, but also getting out with Cookie and with Toss. And all
Dire's
that.
middle tower is under attack.
You see them. And he does have BKB. Kind of tanky though. Yeah, that's what happens when you initiate physical damage on an 18 armor tiny.
Warriors of the wood. I sense.
Dire's
yeah.
top tower is under attack. Dire's top
Sure,
tower
that
is
was
falling.
insane. This he has a lot of weight to carry in this game, and yeah, it's just not going to be easy. He does have the Basher now, but apparently considering BKB, so to go BKB never feels as good as having that ability to link it on someone, and he's the one that
Dire's
gets
middle
flicked.
tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That was disgusting. That should be illegal. Whatever happened there should not be legal in this game. And, maybe against activators, I'll allow it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
In a row.
Oh boy.
Radiant are scanning. Roshan has fallen into the Radiance.
And yeah, I mean, good race from Atlantis, they still get the NP, they don't feel like the NP was the problem, and they were kind of right. Still, with the hero, I feel like the Tiny actually did so much. The Tiny alongside the Void Spirit, he created a lot of space in the game and killed Marcy and Atlas over and over again. So like the tech is about to surpass the task because of that.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Arcane power.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Your victory is.
There's no need to try that again.
We have a Abyssal on AM. He just finished the Abyssal. They want to fight.
Bounty!
Double damage.
Oh! Find the time.
Thou art purified.
Alright, can anti-mage carry this game? From my experience, I don't think so. I still feel like Spawn is supposed to be the better team, but they've been very careless. Atlantis is definitely playing better, but I wouldn't say Spawn played nearly as crisp as he did in game 1, so it's a lot of people cell right now. Let's see if he's sending material or if he's going to have to play game 3 as well.
Dire are scanning.
Invisibility.
Misery chips.
Dire's bottom tower is
throwing
under
your
attack.
You don't know if they have buyback, so they're just going deep. There's no buybacks, but you never know. Say do it guy.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's bottom
Activate has no
barracks are under
TP, so
attack.
I think they decided to give up with that. Okay.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
I mean, it's a fine kill, but still Banner Boy can use on the board and still has the 8 as you pointed out. 82 is a bit on this and they need to use everything on the right now. Okay, this was very deep here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, Banner Boy.
Autumn comes too soon.
Such sorcery shall not prevail.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be careful. Atlantis, there was no need to force that mid tier 1 tower, tier 2 tower with the ages expiring like that. So, you're playing against Spawn. You know, sometimes it's okay to chill. They're doing a really good job right now, and it wouldn't really hurt.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Because oh,
Dominating.
I am
Frost free. I lost.
oh no. For sure, and oh, he doesn't care. He's going. He has vision. Okay. Oh, it's getting bottom. He's not showing.
I have bunting.
Shows himself.
I ain't really a people person.
This has to be one of the craziest games I've ever had. Like, for the past 5 minutes, I feel like we're just scrambling around the map trying to figure out what the hell's happening. And
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
well, whatever happens, they are going for the last lane of barracks here. Enemy is alive, but no mana for him. Very awful for him.
Consider myself.
Bashes.
In your face.
Pay for thy lack.
Yeah, Atlantis, they could have definitely been doing a better job. Like, there's no need to be going for these crazy fights. You're just forcing a fight into a team where Spawn is stronger, and now they find this tiny. They
No,
have more
Mortimer,
follow-up.
it's not playtime.
They
Not
should have, but then the tanky boy.
Monster kill.
I don't know, Epi. I think we might see a comeback here. This gold and map control being given away to the entry team. Now this time he is at for 70, which means Roach will be up when he's dead. I'm a little bit skeptical. I think his anti-mage is getting everything he needs. He has BKB, he's getting very close to Scotty. What is the Sacred Relic for here in Marcy? Is he going for
My path leads to riches.
Always ready for a fight.
Radiant are scared. Sean has brought into the game.
Twice the measure of power.
Oh yeah.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Now your treat.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant victory.
Crazy, like the last 55 minutes. each pick was okay. But the way they utilized the Tusk and the Marcy was very poor from spawn. Those heroes, this felt much more like a game where they were out of their comfort zone. Atlantis, they loved this NP, and they definitely made it look very strong with the combination of heroes, especially Mr. Sands here on the Tiny. Gotta commend this guy. He's higher level than the Voice Spirit, by the way. He did a lot of work this game. And Mango Rose, of course, just I would say the MVP. He played really, really well against an engineer. You know, a counter that had a really good game and still managed to win. So kudos to him. And we're going to game three, Epi. Atlantis make sure they were ready for the tiebreaker Division 1. After Game 2, I have no idea. Anti-Mage, they played much less crisp. 2, obviously, Atlantis, like they played a much better game, so I'm not really flaming on Spawn. I'm just saying the skill gap, at least in my mind, has decreased quite a bit, which means Atlantis could win. It wouldn't actually amount to anything besides Spawn not making it to Division 1. But I guess they would still be happy, you know. You could see in their eyes after Game 2, like something, you know, when you look at the draft in Game 2, they were sleeping. There was like a shadow in their eyes. You could see the sadness of going 1-6 during the entirety of the DPC. But something awoke in them, and it might be time for them to, you know, win. It's not really going to matter, but their egos, their hearts, they're going to be
10 seconds
smiling
remaining.
at the end, which we can hope for sometimes.
5 seconds remaining. Dire
What did they
team
pick
back.
in Game 2 again? It was not the
team
Zephyr. Yeah, they got it third pick, but
Dire team
still.
back.
Okay, no. It was the Lich.
Radiant team back. Dire team back.
Oh, maybe you're right. When you picked Lich third, Zephyr fourth, I might be, you know, it's yeah, it's pretty late here or pretty early. So my mind is all scrambled at the moment. Still, I do like the bands here from
10
Atlantis.
seconds
They
remaining.
take all of the good NP counters,
Radiant team
which are
back.
mainly the gap
Radiant
closers,
team
and the mage not being banned. I wonder why. And now, Spawn,
Dire
I
team
think they went for. It was not Doom. Okay.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I like the Doom with flexes between the top. That common, but always a possibility. Could even be support, which allows lots of other things to happen here. Draft, and now Atlantis. Will they get the Lich? What do you really? I do like the snap just so they can deal with the Tusk, but I would like to see a melee hero that can either lane with the Snapfire or just play along with Tiny. But it is banned, so what else? Melee Force. I guess Clockwork is okay, but I would prefer Clock to be at 5, so you could pick Clock to lane with DMP, and you pick another hero that can lane with the Snapfire in the top lane. Is there anything else that I'm... Treant is actually open, so you know the heals that the Treant can give away. There's not a lot of push coming from Spawn at the moment. At the end of the day, they are the ones that ban the Beastmaster. So if you actually get a Treant here in Atlantis and you protect your towers, I also wouldn't mind that. And I think NP Treant is a pretty decent lane, so. This is probably something they're considering because it is one of the strongest heroes that you have besides the Ricky that is also open. It is either first or second phase ban in the other drafts. Okay, that's definitely not what I was expecting.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Kinda. They're still going for this double range lane that still trying to understand exactly where they're coming from, but Ricky's still open if they want to play that as a 4 with the Snapfire, or they can get an offlaner that is melee
Radiant
and run
team
into the Snapfire. I guess LC is open, but they go the Dawnbreaker. The heals, I like the heals for the team. And also global.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's from a time where abilities were simple. And when Slaughter's Bash was named literally Bash, and
Dire team ban.
those were the simpler times, but they go worse. That is a hero I very rarely see in Southeast Asia, and I don't really understand because I think the hero is very strong. Other regions like CIS favor quite a bit, but
Radiant team ban.
SCA is its own different beast, just like Ursa. And now they're gonna ban some heroes here. They take down that Underlord, which leads me to believe they might be wanting to play the Ember. So Spawn will probably take Voidbird and Ember out. And we'll see what Atlantis is left here for Wonderboy to play, because those were the 2 heroes they played in.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, it was
5 seconds remaining.
It was pretty annoying, and like Ursa, you don't want to be playing against heroes that kite you. Dawnbreaker has a little bit of kite, but not nearly as much as Ember or Voidspirit. I would be very impressed. Like if they don't ban Ember here, it's probably going to be Puck or Quap, which they did ban in Series 2, I think, or 1. Atlantis. Yeah, Spawn has overall less, so I am definitely. They probably know what they want to pick, and they're deciding if they just ban the Ember because it's called for Atlantis, or if they ban something that, like a Shrek that could be good against what they want to play.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
All right, I know what the big brain play is. Oh. So that's so it's a quadruple range side lane. There's Snapfire, Hoodwink with Crystal Maiden and P, and that's a mid
10 seconds
right?
remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Technically, they can swap the Snap and the Dawnbreaker in between each other, so Snap could be mid, but I that's very common in SA. I'm not sure about Southeast Asia if they like that much. For Spawn, I feel like their draft likes a lot of things here. They like reliable stun, they like push, they have burst damage on the Ursa, but he's going to be farming his Battlefield Blink in the first stage of the game, so I think they need more damage. I wouldn't mind see a Puck. I feel like it's the best here that they have, and it's really good versus Hoodwink. It's pretty darn good versus NP. You have like few channeling abilities to cancel with your Pointing Rift. It's kind of sad because I don't think Puck is that good of a hero to last pick, but I can't think of anything else that is open. Unless this is Tusk mid and they're gonna pick something like they're gonna play Doom support because they're not playing.
Choose your hero.
So it is. No, so it's mid Zeus, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. It's kind of a farm fiesta. Like the Snapfire just shows the way. Zeus does the same thing. But Snapfire rotates and the Zeus kind of stacks and wants to use his LT to play. So overall, kind of a snooze fest in the mid lane. Now, Jimocell on the Ursa. That's much more what I want to see. More of an aggressive hero. Yeah, let's see if this NTP Doom is gonna look just as mental as it looked game one. That was a good performance. I definitely felt like the Marcy game to live up. Actually, he was not Marcy, right? He was the Tusk. He didn't live up to the expectations that I had.
Prepare for battle.
The best player?
Yeah, it really kind of boils down to how good of a game this Ursa has. Because like in a good game, Ursa just gets Battlefield Blink, and he can kill the CM, he can kill the Hoodwink, even the Nature's Prophet can't really TP before the double overpower comes through. If he gets bulleting lane, then the momentum totally changes, the CM gets more levels, potentially gets a 4-step before the blink is up. So I definitely feel like it can go both ways. But we'll see. Spawn, they had two very different games in terms of performance. Let's see which team is actually going to show up in the game this time.
Yeah, nah, it's not.
First blood.
To another.
Mine by right, as well as my might.
Really good wrap around. Two wards in the cliffs there, so just control this area completely. Very nice by Spawn.
The battle begins.
Oof. That's pretty much perfect. All right, that's as good as it gets.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very obnoxious hero level 1 for sure. But we'll need to start popping those angles. That's the weakness that the hero has. Not a lot of mana regen early on until you get a couple of items, a couple of points in the aura. And this mid lane so far, pretty relatively even, considering there's a bot on the Zeus that provides one of the boys doing just fine. I mean, probably both side lanes like every lane is kind of doesn't seem too high action because sure the Ursa has a lot of potential, but a real big.
Dress warmer next time. Not ever.
Alright. Crystal Maiden enabling that MP quite well. And I mean, Doom, such a weak hero, but honestly, not a surprise.
No way.
That's true. Not that common. Body blocks. Okay, well, still Doom without boots here, being denied constantly, only 1 point in Devour, so pretty rough for him to really stay in this lane. He's gonna fall to score third, but he has to be careful so he doesn't overextend. Look at this.
Dire's structures are fortified.
This little one stays with me.
Dire's middle
I
tower
mean, the
is
rook
under
can
attack.
cancel the Starbreaker, but you can always wait for the telekinesis to be used so that you go later. So there's a lot of mind plays and things that you can abuse in this lane. Sapphire though kind of only good here. Just don't use a lot of things right from Wonder Boy.
Away from there.
Bounty killing!
Pull roots and run.
They find fun here. That's a lot of rocks.
This
Oh.
and cauterized.
This is outrageous.
Really nicely played by Dalu. Instead of diving the CM, they actually hold on to the snowball
Dire's
and they
top
go for
tower
the
is
end
under
instead.
attack.
They kind of baited, just baited them to play a little bit longer, and they're able to accomplish kills on Atlantis. Very nicely done by Spawn. I don't think Doom's supposed to get that kill usually. Really nice plays by the Tusk from Dalu.
This'll come in handy.
Good Morton, alright, I think. Oh, the second network, really good Cloud Blade there. Yeah.
Illusion!
Mid lane though, they find
Radiant's
Oh,
middle
that's
tower is under attack.
Fight failed.
This takes me back to my days as a road agent.
Radiant's middle
That
tower is
tower,
under
they
attack.
kept damage. You do have clip.
Radiant
The
structures are
Doom
fortified.
not close to his level 6, so he can't really TP. And he can, but it wouldn't really be of much use. So they kind of rely on his use to keep on spamming. Oh, really
Radiant's
nice
middle
no
tower
shot,
is under
but
attack.
they don't have the power of damage.
I beat the odds lasting this long.
Approach you.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. I have definitely.
New life will make its home amongst your bones.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No one will write songs of your death.
But I
Could
remember
you
sins are scary. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
That's a 3k goal lead
Dire's
for
middle tower is under
Atlantis.
attack.
I am
Radiant's
baffled.
bottom
I
tower is
told
under
that
attack.
they
Radiant's bottom
game
tower
one
has
from
fallen.
spawn was so amazing, and somehow 4k goal lead. They kick the tower. Cell is farming, but he is totally crippled. Very similar to game one, but at least in game one he had that mana void to find kills, and I don't think he has the same mechanism as an Ursa. So this is going to be a jungling Ursa for a long time, and Maman really needs to so much space here for everyone else. They do have vision, but they have the follow-up
Dire's
for
top
the
tower
one
is under attack.
so it's awkward here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, we know this is full desperation mode when the dude is skipping Midas, alright? He's going straight up for the mech. He already skipping the power as well, so they feel the pressure building up. They feel the potential that
Dire's
the
top
Atlantis
tower
has.
is under attack.
Oh, we'll see. I mean, I kind of respect the decision. I think it's fine, but yeah, he should actually start doing stuff. The next Doom needs to count because Red just wasted the Doom on GNP when he tried to get some bottoms last time, and this is one of the reasons why the game kind of
Dire's top
snowballed
tower
towards
is under
Atlantis.
attack. Dire's top tower has
You got a
fallen.
tower? Now, add the
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like something invisible.
nice. Road gets stuck, but he is a strong boy. Don't really be messing with that guy. Oh, damn. Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I had a very rare occurrence, but yeah, it definitely happened with me. It's okay. Ooh. It's is a late morning for me, but let's focus on the Dota here. We see that Mamandaya finished his Kaya. So once he has the shard, that's really when Zeus starts becoming a hero again. So he's lost ability, then now became a shard. So that's really. He also got really lucky with the fair strength. They need this Doom to be playing as a tanky boy so that the Zeus can soak a little bit of damage. Because everyone else, like their job is kind of weird to execute if they don't win their lanes. Because he's Tusk, you know, he's under farm, doesn't have
No,
a
Mortimer,
lane.
it's not
They play for the
playtime.
Rubik.
And not that.
So they don't have any initiation, and the Doom is going pipe instead of blink. So for the draft to work, they need some very specific situations to be happening.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sure.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They will definitely hold the low whales. I don't think
Dire's middle tower.
I don't think it qualifies as a double save, but they do get a very important
Radiant's
angle
bottom tower is under attack.
Mid lane, Travis here with the split push. His Battle Fury is very close. It's one goal. There you go. All right. We're in recovery mode officially here. Still 16 goal lead, but I do rate Ursa as a
Don't
better
worry,
hero
Mortimer,
than
I'm still
AEM.
here.
So there might still be a chance here, but Spawn and the boys. So yeah. Gotta make sure they do that MP very frequently, and they might be able to recover from this. The problem, though, is this huge stack. Can Jim himself farm it just yet? Guess he has a salve, should be fine.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Push. That is kind of awkward, right? Because you want to throw a melee hero, but don't bring her. You kind of want her to go afterwards because she's gonna heal whoever gets thrown first. But you only have range heroes. But what do you do? Actually, are they gonna throw the TM? You know, just like TM. We love you, but
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
True. I think if he has BKB, he can definitely be thrown. Now they are all here trying to choke Spawn back into their side of the map, which right now is very slim because they don't have their normal jungle. They're about to lose their team on top, or at least that's what Atlantis wants to do. Let's see if that's going to be maybe the country mountain here. So I'm not ready to fight, but Zeus has that shard and has level 12. He is in fighting shape. The next fight kind of decides how the game's going to go. Like if he doesn't get any kills, I feel like he's
Dire's
just going
middle
to
tower
be
is under
crippled for
attack.
the rest of the game. Oh, the
Dire's
shard.
middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Looks like it's 12:01.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Awkward fight. They needed a Rubik there. That's very tough. The X, and I mean, remember, the X is not only. I see. Yeah. two ults being wasted, but Spawn, they definitely suffer more. They need to start getting kills, getting back control. But they're just like
Dire's
they have
bottom
these
tower
supports
is
that
under attack.
cannot do moves before they have items. You know, Blink on Rubik, Blink on Tusk are so necessary. But they're being out-farmed. NP farming way too fast. Earth is recovering, but it's kind of a hit that needs to play from ahead. Yeah, it's your human, I guess, your crit catapult. You know, just throw them at anyone. You can get vision, even deny the creep, so feels good. True. They might do that, but not sure if the blade is back to the boss. The Duke has Scorcher turned on, if there's some shards flying around and stuff like that.
Bounty?
But yeah, this farming state doesn't really help Spawn at all. They don't have Midas in the team. So just going for a level 32 Doctor, because this doesn't look like a good idea.
Hey, even at a fraction of my best, I outshine you immeasurably.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen.
Yeah, this is just pretty bad. I don't know how they're coping this game. Like, you know, the anti-mage needs to have the natural blink. This game, Jimocel, even going for a BTB because he knows he's going to be forced into a fight. He's not going to have the natural reshape, so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's all on him. Like he has to play flawlessly from the next fights. This Zeus,
Radiant's top tower
damage
is
has been lacking. They try to go for plays twice in a row, just doesn't have enough damage. They're too far behind. Of all the heroes on the side of Spawn, all of those heroes literally have no water damage.
Hold on to your
Kind of tough to play the game like this. Can't play with him. For the creep, I just playing.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
But yeah, it's just they're being forced to keep in weird fights because they don't have blink on because they're so close. Oh, whoa, okay.
Radiant structure is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
What a
Roots and run.
They still have Aegis. BKB is ready for the Ursa. So they're important to something here. Let's see if there's going to be a dive past the force.
Radiant's bottom tower is fortified. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
This field is truly full of wonders.
18 games and 16 minutes.
Radiant's bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under
I guess
attack.
they'll try, but the cooldowns are way too fast on the side of Atlantis. The Global ones way too low the cooldown. They have no grip on that side as well. Like Jim himself can die. If he pushes next wave, he could definitely die.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Really don't. There's one team game, one just their side.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A fool to nothing.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm there, but okay, they're going for a crazy buyback here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
I'm always loaded for bed.
Dire victory.